Rubber hits the road today, my friend. Listen, you've been subscribing, you've been learning about real estate, and you're saying, Kris, dude, I am ready to make it happen, man. Let's go out there, let's buy our deal. And you're saying, I need a little bit more money. How am I gonna do that? And today I'm gonna share with you 8 side hustles in today's gig economy of what you can do to save up for that first deal. Eight side hustles in the gig economy. Yo, listen up. No one's got an excuse to say, oh, Kris, I would get into real estate, but I can't because of blah, blah, excuse, wow, cry me a river. Listen, today it's easy to make money, right? This is the gig economy and people are crushing it. And you get what that means. It means that everyone's got a side gig and there's ways. My question for you is, are you willing to bring the ambition, the heat, and the work ethic? Because if you put that together, guess what? Dude, you're gonna get your down payment put together for making a deal happen. Watch one of my other videos and learn how I took $3,500 and turned it into $1.6 million. Shoot, you could drive Uber. Oh, that's number one. 8 side hustles. Number 1, I could drive Uber or Lyft. What do I get to do there? Dude, there's some people that are driving at night and using their cars that way, and they're making an extra $1,000, $2,000 a month on the side. Hustle. Make it happen, get it done. You do make an extra $2,000 a month, guess what you got by the end of the year? The ability to do a lot more real estate. Number 2, Turo. You can rent your car out. You can actually get paid for doing that. There's actually multiple services that are like, dude, can we use that asset? For example, number 3, Airbnb. You might be in an area where you are allowed to take one of your rooms or other spare rooms and like rent them out to other people, right? These are just different ways for you to get outside the box and think, hey, how can I make money? Dude, I got my little 13-year-old. She just turned 13 over the weekend. She's like, Dad, I'm ready to start my business because by the time I get in college, I want to have it all figured out. So I just got her side gig. It's like when I had a paper out growing up. It was cool. And for her, it's like 60 to 90 minutes of work. She's like stuffing books and putting them in the mail, and she gets to be responsible, and she's learning how to develop her hustle. Okay, and I want you to understand that this list is just for you. So those of you that are interested in real estate, number 4 is that you could actually become a paid assistant to a successful realtor. Right now, if you go on to Zillow.com, you can actually see in your area who the most successful realtors are. Dude, call them up and just be like, hey, are you looking for an assistant? Can I be an assistant? Can I watch under you? Can I intern under you? Get paid while you get in the game and while you keep on learning. You're gonna get a bunch of no's, but you know what? That's what hustling's all about. It's like find enough no's and you're gonna eventually find a what? A yes. Some of you are more handy than other people, which means you could go into Craigslist or the other local classifieds and you could either say, hey, I'm now your local handyman. I can do some of that jazz. Or, dude, I get 17-year-olds watching these videos, 16-year-olds like, dude, Kris, what can I do, man? Dude, go mow lawn. Like seriously, knock on all your neighbors and steal all the professional and charge cheaper rates and then boom, build up a little book of business and just take care of the lawns of your neighbors, right? When you went to school, did you have a favorite subject? Were you good at art, or were you good at guitar? Were you good at math? Were you good at history? Did you know that you could open up a tiny little tutor business and say, hey, guess what? I'm good at this subject. I'm great at it. I'll tutor you. Let me help you get a better grade in school. Parents are paying for that crap. Number 7, you can babysit. Or number 8, you can clean houses. Guys, you can tell that the list is just gonna get longer and longer and longer, but I just want you to pause and realize something. What are you waiting for? What permission are you waiting for? Are you waiting for like, come out of college and get like some formal job that's gonna, no. What can you do today? I still meet people that, when I did all this when I was in college, I still meet college kids that are like, oh, that's such big boy stuff. I'll do that when I get out of college. Dude, if you're feeling it now, then I'm gonna invite you that in life when your intuition shows up and it says it's time to act, it's time to save, it's time to invest, it's time to mentor. Do not become that man or woman, boy or girl that comes up and lives by excuses that says, later, when I have more money, when it's more convenient, when things are going more my way, when I pay off this debt. Those people, here's the problem that I want you to understand. You're gonna live by excuses until you die. You have to break that habit. So if you're trying to save, I've given you ideas. Hopefully there's a couple on the list. You're like, you know what, dude, let's go for it. But I bet you could come up with a list of 100 other things. Dude, get creative, rise up, make it happen. Dude, thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope it was useful. I hope there was some idea in there that just sparks something for you that turns into something so that one of these days I'll meet you in the airport or at one of my events and be like, Kris, I put bought all my real estate because of that one video. Dude, that's why I make this stuff, is I want to help you out as best I possibly can. So thank you so much for watching today. If you're not a subscriber, now's a good time to click that button, take care of it, and ring that bell so I can notify you of tomorrow's video, because they come each and every day, deliberately, consistently, on the clock. And then finally, if you're saying, man, Kris, I want to get into real estate and I think I need to do this to do it, and I'm going to tell you right now, you're wrong. I don't need money to do real estate. I know that you think you do, and I wanted to give you some good options and opportunities so that you can get what you're looking for. But now let me take you at the end of this video to the next level. You don't need money, you don't need credit, you don't need the things that you think you need. Click the link below, talk to a member of my team and say, hey, get creative with me. What can I do to mentor with Kris? What can I do to start investing in real estate based on where I'm at in this moment? I make you a promise. My team is trained personally by me to stop at nothing until we find a winning scenario for you. So I hope we see you on that side.